So, okay, premier bagay. Moi te écouté prononciation. Thank you so much for the tongue twisters. And it was good. It was good. But I think because you were reading it, right?
Yes.
Okay, which is fine. That's good. But I think because you were reading it, I think it's messing with how you're actually seeing the how you're actually seeing or imagining the sounds, because our brains, they associate certain sounds with certain symbols, right? So the ones that you see, you're still associating them with English. So which is why I think that the pronunciation is, especially for the nasals, is a little off, that it's a little off. But I think what I'd like to try today is so without looking at the document, I just want to see if I can have you repeat these. So we can start with that. Because I'm curious that if you don't see it, how you'll pronounce it. I don't know if that makes sense to you.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
You're saying like my brain sees it and then it forces English pronunciation.
Yeah. So let's see if maybe we just say it, and then if you can just go that way. So we'll start with the shortest one. André prend Henri dans plan.
Hold on. Yeah. Can we break it up into a smaller chunk?
Sure. Yeah, no problem. So André prend.
Andre prend.
Let's try one more time. Like, and you can even close your eyes and just try to just go for the sound, right? So the first word, let's do the first word. André.
Andre.
One more. André.
Andre.
Much better. Okay, so we're gonna do it again, right? And again, just I know it's gonna be hard, but because we tend to imagine the letters in our heads as we, say them, but try really hard to see if you can become one with your vocal track and everything. So try to just imagine what your mouth is doing rather than imagining the letters, right? So let's go, try one more time. André.
Andre.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. So André prend.
Andre prend.
Henri.
Henri.
Non.
No.
Plan.
Pan.
Plan.
Prend.
Lan.
Wait. Lan.
Okay, good. And now put the p in front. So plan.
Plan.
Good.
Plan.
Exactly. So let's try the name again. André.
Andre.
Close. Can you try to do it without rolling?
Andre.
Oh, I see. So it's like the two extremes. So and then you're gonna take your tongue, press it behind your teeth, the top teeth. So like that.
Andre.
And then now you're gonna use the back of your tongue to create the r. So Andre.
Andre.
Almost, yeah. Can you let's
Andre.
Dre.
Dre. Trying to do it without the rolling.
It's fine though. I could take it with the rolling for now, honestly.
Andre.
Can you try to smile and do it? Dre.
Dre.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, let's keep our priorities. Honestly, the fact that you're not doing dr is already progress. So we'll I'm gonna put a pin in that one. So Andre.
Andre.
Prend
Prend.
Henri.
Henri.
Non.
Non.
Plum.
No.
Great. The one that you, so remember we have our nasal sounds, right? So that's this one. And what you want to remember is each of these, it's just one. So basically like this. Like you could say that they're in one circle. They're just one. Right? One letter, one sound. Right? And meaning no silent letters. I feel like the Creole alphabet is like the relationship you get into after being cheated on a bunch of times, because that's the best thing I could think of, because you got so used to like being deceived that you don't trust anybody anymore. And even when the person tells you that, it's fine, that they're, not cheating on you, you still can't believe them 100% because you've been, hurt so many times. Not speaking from experience. So, so it's the same thing with Creole, English is a lie, all right? The English alphabet is just, it's a lie, it's traumatic, all of that stuff. But so because of English alphabet, we learned that there are silent letters. What you see is not what it really is. It's this sometimes, but then sometimes it sounds like this, depending on what letter it's next to. So in Creole, there's none of this nonsense. It's very, very clear. Like if it's this sound, it's always that sound. So for these, it's like, unfortunately, the script we are using is the same Roman script, but we make it work. So for these, each of these is just one sound, and we consider them as one letter. It's just, you have to look, it's just a symbol, and this is the symbol that represents So that's why I circled these, so that way in your mind you could remember it's just one. It's one. So it's not ANENON. It's just and.
Mhm.
And you'll know that that's what it is, because I get what you're saying. You're like, well, that's tricky. Sometimes it feels like sometimes it's this, sometimes it's that, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, and I get that. But the thing to remember is that when it comes to the vowels, we don't have, like, what's it? So you can say we don't have double. Yeah, we don't have double vowels in a word. For the most part, yeah, that's from what I remember. You don't have double vowels in the word, right? So for example, right, for this one, for pineapple, let's just say, because I saw what you were saying. You're like, oh, this is, 3, right? Because it looks like it, and then ah. But think about how it would sound. Ah. Is that a word?
No.
Oh, yeah. So this, for example, I'll just put, you could just put, can't be 3 letters because vowels don't, I should say follow each other. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the thing you want to remember. So that's why this is anana and not ah. That's not a word, right? So then,
Mhm.
but then you're like, well, Eunice, when will I know, like, what about in other words? So I'll give you this one, for example. That was in like one of the videos for the alphabet. So this is one. So how do you pronounce this?
Palm.
right? Enfant. But then, how do you pronounce? How do you pronounce this? Is the same as this. It's the same sound. So ah.
Ah.
Pan.
Pun.
So this with the accent, it's only there to let you know that, oh, this is not one letter, but it is two letters. That's why that's what that accent reminds you. So it's not un pan, but it's un pan because it's two letters instead of one, right? So now last thing. So here, when you're thinking about that, how many letters are here?
Uh, on 3.
Yeah, exactly. What are the three letters? You could separate them. Go ahead.
P,
Mhm.